Hello guys, so I'm back with another video. Uh, yeah, now, now that's much more better. That's much better. So yeah, the Supercell just dropped a new update, the autumn update, and with that came a lot, bunch of things. And starting with the very first is Super Troops. So let's just talk about the Super Valkyrie here. A farewell gift, a red spell. Each time the Super Valkyrie dies. So I kind of like the haircut though. It's really cool. So uh, I noticed about these super troops something very common is that when you're using a wall breaker, let's just say when you use four wall breakers and they take a space of eight, and they pretty much take down three wall breakers, take down any wall, give or take their respective levels, and the super wall breaker will pretty much take down any wall, give or take their respective levels. So I that's just me speculating that there's just much more buffed up version of the troop are for the reason that you don't have to use too many troops to minimize the effort of dropping too many troops. And that I think that's the ultimate goal of super troops, excluding Inferno Dragon and Sneaky Goblin, because they are not super. Like, okay, that was really lame, but let's just say you use 10 Valkyries in the army. Now the army camp size is 300. 10 Valkyries, 80 space. That leaves you with 220 more space. That's not even significant anymore. So let's just crank it up to, I don't know, 20 Valkyries. Now 160 housing space, and you still gotta make 140 more housing space. That's all somewhat close to 60% of your army is Valkyries, and 40% of the army you still gotta cook. And massive 130 storage space. That's a lot to fill. Now what you do? 20 Valkyries. How are you going to drop 20 Valkyries, including the other troops? Maybe healers for the Queen Walk, 5 healers, and I'm pretty sure that a super troop for healers going to be uh, I don't know, a healer that takes a space of 5 healers, 4 healers maybe, and does a work of 5 healers and don't die by the air mine. That's gonna be a game changer actually. Imagine a super healer with the housing space of, I don't know, um, what's 14 into 5, 60, 70, 70 housing space troop. That's gonna be crazy though. I'm pretty sure that Supercell is going to come up with that. That's gonna change the way you do coin mark. Maybe the super healers will have a longer range. I don't know. So my point here is that instead of using 20 Valkyries, you can just use, how much is it, 160. That's 2 by an 8 super Valkyries. That's 8 super Valkyries. What's more easy to drop, 20 Valkyries or 8 super Valkyries? I'm pretty damn sure that's 8 super Valkyries, and I think that's what it's going to happen. And I think why Supercell dropped this Supercell super troops, because they wanted to make sure that the players are able to play it easily and don't have to constantly think, oh, I have to drop this and this and this. They're gonna get finger cramps if they have to drop that many troops, I think. Uh, so pretty good idea, Super Troops. I think that's the best thing in this game to prevent a lot of things, at least for quite a while. I don't know what they're gonna do when the space housing space, the army camp size exceeds way beyond our imagination or something. So coming to the upgrade, and I'm going to moving to my observation base. It's not a progress base. Sorry, I don't use progress base, and I have more than half of the walls done up to the level town 12. I should have done them when I was town 12, but when I was town 12, I had rust walls, I had purple walls. I'm not gonna lie. So I've come a long way in this base. I have 3 army camps left. I used the medals on one of the army camp. My priority always is offense over defense. If I cannot get 3 stars, It doesn't matter how strong your base is. In Legend Leagues, you're gonna get beat up. It just happens a lot. And for some players, defense could be really good, but they don't realize, so you're not gonna know. I try my own designs, but they fail all the time horribly. I have no skill of how to do so, and yeah, my X-Bow aren't even max, and I didn't get to complete the hidden Tesla to max. And there's already another upgrade, so I'm just 2 levels behind for Tesla. I was already 2 levels behind for cannons and wizard towers and mortars, and my bone tower is still of town 11. That's pretty lame from my side. Like I should have done it, but I was hurrying going to town 13 because this base was really going beyond my expectations. The first time I ever went to Legend League was when I was town 12, and just when I went to Legend in the Legend League, town 13 dropped. So I had to drop my trophies and just come back and just max that stuff up and then just come up in the Legend League. Now I'm in Legend League regularly, but my heroes are max and my army is max. As for the laboratory, why am I clicking the warden? Warden, why do you just go to sleep? You don't really have. Oh, no, I don't want to put you to. Yeah, I can't put the warden to sleep. Like what? What? I don't have the option to put the warden to sleep. What? I don't have the option to put my heroes to sleep. Maybe it's a legend thing. I never noticed that you cannot put your hero to sleep in the Legend League because you don't have to, because you don't get attacked. It's a superficial base that gets attacked. So now that's really weird. I never noticed that. Now coming to the lab. So a level 10 giant. I was almost gonna say king because I was just watching the close video and he called the giant king. I hope he realizes that in the video. I didn't watch the complete video because I wanted to make my own video about it. So, uh, level 10 giant is gonna do something, and maybe the old-fashioned smart queen walk where you drop a giant and healers. I don't know. At level 10 wizards, wish I could upgrade them and show them because they look dope in the uh, developer updates from the other YouTubers. I so wish I could get the developer update. I mean, I would love to display and explain it all. I hope Supercell someday do that. So, I do have still skeleton spell. I don't have too many building, too many troops and spells left in the laboratory to upgrade. So my lab is doing pretty good, except for my skeleton spell, which is pretty much lagging behind, which will be caught up in 9 days somewhat. So that's a really good update. And one of the bunker things about the autumn update is that there is news. Yeah, autumn update is live. Yeah. So one of the fascinating thing about this is that new super troops. There is a new event, so I might do some super troop events. I need those gems because I don't really have any gems. You know, I tried to save them, just not able to save them. I'm always buying boost. I don't have medals to buy boost. I just spend medals on the boost, and then I just try to buy the boost with the gems, and I just don't. I'm not left with the gems. So 6 more rings is the much more important thing for me because I really want to upgrade my bolts. And happy Clash of Win skeleton barrel. At first, when I saw this, and I was like, I need to use the skeleton barrel. I think, but the event is gonna come in 7 days, somewhat, 6 days and 14 hours. But the much more crazy thing for me is that I need a lot of loot. Gold and elixir is what I need for my bolts, obviously, and my defense. Those are the main things that I need to do. But now army can still be done. That's the only elixir thing that I think I have in the base, except for my some minor things. What's called yeah, dark elixir drill. They're horrible. I need to max them too. They play a crucial role. Their high hit points really play a role in defense. So I don't know how I'm holding 5,300 trophies. If you ask me personally, that's pretty good for me, considering my defense is awful. And that's my main account, by the way. And my town 12 is rush too. Its wall is horrible too. My town 11 is doing pretty good. I haven't showed it on this channel, on my previous channel either. but I'll be showing it. It's really close to Town 11 Max. Some only thing left is just a bunch of defenses and defaults. I'm gonna show that too in some other time when my walls are pretty decent. I'm gonna drop videos for my Town 11. I don't want to show it in ugly shape like I'm showing it my main account and my Town 12. So, the army camp done, the events done, and I was talking about these 4-time star bonus, which is I'm really excited because in Legend League I'm going to get a crazy amount of what is called star bonus for me. I have one attack left. I'm going to do it later. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm pretty tired, so I'm just gonna end of this video. And if you liked it, comment, like, share, and subscribe. See you guys later. Signing off.